प्रभुपाद की जय, ब्रह्मवत्व गौड़ परंपरा संप्रदाय की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, पिताई गौर प्रेमानंद। साइड में ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरों श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपदां सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नमश्चक्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजाग्रे। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरकृषे नमः। नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणाय च जगद्धिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निधि नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशकारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हुकुम करोति वाचालं प्रभुनंदायति श्रीभगतमं वन्दे श्री गुरु श्री परमानंद माधव श्री चैतन्य ईश्वर ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत् स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष सः पिरात्महत्तरं श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु हरे कृष्ण O Venerable Vaishnava, devotee of Krishna, O ocean of mercy, be merciful unto your servant. Give me the shade of your lotus feet and purify me. I hold on to your lotus feet. Teach me to control my six passions. Rectify my six faults. Bestow upon me the six qualities and offer unto me the six kinds of holy association. I do not find the strength to carry on alone the Sankirtana of the holy name of Hari. Please bless me by giving me just a drop of faith with which to obtain the great treasure of the holy name of Krishna. Krishna is yours. You have the power to give him to me. I am simply your servant running behind you, shouting, Krishna, Krishna. एकाकी हमारा नाही पाया बरा हरिनाम संकीर्तन क्लास I got it. One of the most this bhajan written by His Divine Grace Bhakti Thakur. One of the most important lines. Actually, every line in this bhajan is very, very important for a spiritual life. But on the day of Balaram Purnima, yesterday was Balaram Purnima, and today we will try to discuss some important aspects of Lord Balaram. And one of the most important things that Balaram is telling us is Ekaki Amara Nahi Paya Bala Harinama Sankirtana. I do not find the strength to carry on alone the Sankirtana of the holy name of Hari. So, very, very important. Because we all need a lot of inspiration to carry on spiritual life. We think we are okay. No. We are completely helpless actually. But our false ego makes us feel that we are okay. And that is the greatest enemy in spiritual life. Greatest enemy. The day we think that I don't need to hear any sadhu, I don't need satsang, I think I've done a lot, I think I've crossed my comfort zone, or I think that this is the best I could do. This is one level of false ego. And that it goes to the next level. I think I am better than others. What I am doing, others are not doing. My Shiksha Guru doesn't understand what I am doing. My Diksha Guru doesn't understand what I am doing. Parampara misunderstood me. My That's the next level. The ultimate level. That from me parampara starts. Right? From me parampara starts. I will define now what is parampara. All the gurus on the altar, they don't know what they did. They are not practical, I am practical. So I am PG, practical guru. I am practical guru. I will define, how to run the spiritual life. Don't laugh, huh? There is a PG sitting in all of us. Unless that Parama Guru comes, another PG, and pulls this PG out of us, practical Guru, then only we will surrender. Anyway, Krishna has a way to teach all of us. Krishna has a plan for all of us. There was this person, I know him for many years. He always really have
It's okay, sir.
बहुत अच्छा आपको वैष्णव वंदना बहुत अच्छा
आप आशीर्वाद दें।
हाँ दारुण
Sorry. He wanted a garland on you. So, I knew this person for many years. If you go to his house, there will be at least 15 versions of our Gita. 15 versions. No kidding. There is Bhagavad Gita as it is also in that. With some devotee gave him. But he does not believe in Krishna. He does not believe in God. He is behind astrology. He reads Vedas. If you sit with him, he'll tell Vedas. Then you tell him, why don't you go to a temple? No. I mean, he will not tell no. But he'll make all reasons for him not to. He's a perfect atheist, rejecting presence of God, rejecting the plan of God. Perfect atheist. I'm not talking about some illusionary. He stays very close to my house. I always wondered, what is stopping him from getting the mercy of God? What is stopping him? He's surrounded by so many opportunities to connect with God.
I think he has good understanding of God.
So he can speak about it nicely. 15 versions. Aham sarvasva prabho mata sarvam pravartate kimatva bharante bhavasaman. That is his version of Bhagavad Gita. Understood, right? Sarva dharman mam ekam sharanam. Mam ekam sharanam. His version of Bhagavad Gita. They are very like that. Very like that. We are fortunate. We are fortunate that Ohe Vaishnava Thakura Daira Sagar Vedase Koruna Kori. He picked us up. And he told that actually we all need them. Right? We got a guru. So he used to conduct classes also. Earlier he was living, I think, in Singapore or Malaysia somewhere. To conduct classes also. God knows what he used to tell in those classes. And I pity the people who went to those classes. Came back, did a lot of other activities. If I tell more, we'll recognize that I'm talking about it, so I can't tell more than this. Recently I met him after many years. So I would do festivals as please come, you will never come. No festival will come, nowhere will come. But like that it was going on, and Suddenly, very rich person, very rich person, that has lot of wealth. You can, if he tells, this side of Madhapur I own, this side of Bellapur I own, like that it will be. And this one, whatever little things that he has, rich person. Recently, I met him, and he just looked at me and poured out. All of a sudden, I didn't understand what happened. So unfortunately, his wife got last stage of cancer. This got diagnosed. And he started telling that I'm just crying. I'm just crying. I didn't know what happened. I never cried in my life. I never cried in my life. I started crying because his wife is very, actually they both together do a lot of activities, unlike many other couples. Wife and husband together, they have done a lot of activities. So he was broken apart. And then he told me, I have not told this to many, but I looked at you, felt like saying. I said, okay, I'll pray for your wife. I know her, I'll pray for her. And then he said, I'm getting some homework done in my house. I said, yes, very good. Something is started. Then I told him that, of course, you should do home, you should do activities which will please the divine. Then he said, yeah, I also started believing that there is some divinity. Some divinity is there, some believing. So, it's just a matter of time when people will realize that we are not in control of anything. Just a matter of time. And there are different ways in which different people are given that realization. Some people realize it through pain, some people realize it through some gain, some people realize it by some inquiry, some inquisitiveness, right? Some people find it in knowledge, some by suffering, some by... But the most fortunate among all these people who try to approach Krishna are the people who approach Krishna under the shelter of a Guru. They are the most fortunate. Four kinds of people approach Krishna. But even higher than all those four kinds of people is when they actually come in association of a Guru. And Guru is such an important being in our spiritual life because he is personally taking care of us. Personal. Literally overseeing us at every point. And this Guru Tattva of making sure we go towards Krishna is coming directly from Balaram. So there might be some person in your life whom you call him as a Guru. That's okay. It's okay. He will also call his Guru as Guru. This is whole, assistance path that is created by Balaram. But the strength behind that helping each other to reach Krishna is the strength of Balaram. The strength itself, right? Nobody can help anybody in progressing in spiritual life unless there is mercy of Lord Balaram, because he is the Adi Guru. And Guru's primary business is to serve Krishna. Now, Balaram Purnima, why is it so important? Because Balaram is the one who has taken the duty of taking all of us back to Krishna. If you want to go back to Krishna, you want to serve Krishna, you can't directly go and serve Krishna. You have to assist the team of Srimati Radharani. Serving Krishna means serving Radharani. Serving Radharani means serving the Gopikas, serving the Manjaris. And it's not like, oh, I've chanted Hare Krishna mantra, so I'll go and I'll start serving some Manjari. Right? Of course, we all want to do that. That is the goal of life. Gopi Padakamaleva, Rasa. That is where. But who prepares us to go to the team of Radharani is Balaram. You can't directly go to Radharani's team. Balaramji takes the Guru's form prepares our consciousness so that we reach Radharani's lotus feet. So even to go to Braj, right, it is Balaramji who is preparing us. Yeah. So Balaramji is an expansion, the first primeval expansion of Krishna. Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, the cause of all causes, expands into two. And the second is also Krishna. There is no difference actually between this Krishna and that Krishna. The only difference is this Krishna is created to serve this Krishna. Right? He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, and he is the Supreme Personality of servitude of Godhead. And everything for his enjoyment is created by this Krishna. And this Krishna is called Balaram. Okay? So this Balaramji creates everything for Krishna. Everything. There is nothing that. How can you serve anybody? You have to give me some water. This water is also Krishna. Balaram. Krishna wants to drink water. You know. Does God need to drink water? No. Does God have got anything to water? No. But God expands into these energies, and Balaram is an energy. Everything in Vrindavan. Yamuna is also Balaram. Govardhan is also Balaram. Govardhan is also Krishna. You say, Prabhu, you told Govardhan is Krishna, then what is Balaram? Prabhu, there is no difference between Balaram and Krishna. Actually, there is no difference. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead. They are Supreme Personality of Godhead, and they are one. Anyone who differentiates saying Balaram is different than Krishna has not understood the Tattva of Balaram. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There is nothing that Balaramji does not have which Krishna has. It's not there. He's just an expansion because he's Adi Guru. Right? When Krishna wants to enjoy everything, he creates everything for his income. That much you should understand. And the tendency to serve, even though being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, calling himself a servant. Right? Even though he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is calling himself the servant. That emotion of becoming a servant, even though you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is coming from Lord Balaram. The aspect of recognizing yourself as a servant, aspect of saying that I want to become a servant, the aspect of considering that you are always a servant, the emotion of accepting that you are the servant is coming from Balaram. Balaramji feels that he is a servant. Now he is not the servant, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But he feels that he is a servant. Because that is the expansion that he has taken. Does Balaramji do Raslila? Yes, he does. Why he should not do? He is also Supreme Personality of Godhead. A lot of people have this, confusion. They say, "Hey, Prabhu, Raslila to Krishna karte." Balaramji Raslila, what do you mean? Prabhu, he is a Supreme Personality of Godhead. Don't misunderstand him. That is anything lesser. Right? So when Bhumata was going through lot of troubles, what do you mean by trouble for Bhumata? The purpose for which Bhumata is created, the main responsibility of Bhumata is being disturbed. She is not being allowed to do that. And she is very unhappy how people are using her resources. The purpose of resources is what? She is giving grains and rains and prakriti and giving everything to do what? To help people survive and become devotees of Krishna and go back. That is her goal. Right? And the whole Varnashrama system is functioning because of the resources provided by Bhumata. And Bhumata is created a cow. She appears herself as a cow. Gaumata, Bhumata. Right? Everything that the earth can give, a cow can give. Mistake. Everything that the earth can give, vitamins, whatever, protein, You call it, anything that the whole earth planet can give, one single Gaumata can give in a milk. That is the potency of Gaumata. When that Gaumata is being killed or is being tortured, then Bhumata becomes very unhappy. Because now the medium through which people can serve God is getting disturbed. A lot to say about it. This is a big topic, how people have. See, our primary business. Why are you all getting salaries? See, we forgot the main purpose. We are all getting salaries so that we can survive until we die in serving Narayan. That's all. There is nothing else. Why are we getting money? Why is Lakshmi coming in our life? So that we are using that Lakshmi throughout our life until we die, until we are in this body. We need Lakshmi to buy medicine, to buy food, to buy milk, to buy, or to maintain your family. Lakshmi comes in the form of grains. Don't think Lakshmi is currency or gold. No. She is everything. Lakshmi is everything that you need. If you see in a way, Arogya Lakshmi, even health is Lakshmi. Lakshmi Puja is not just for Dhanlakshmi. There are Mukoti Lakshmis. Right? Lakshmi is everything that you need to serve Narayan. And she, see, when you take birth, you come with a certain karma. That you will have a good financial time, then there will be a slack in financial time, in your financial resources. You will go through good career path or business path, then it will go down. Bad health, good health, okay health, then this, then youth, then old age. So this whole curve is already made. An entire curve, according to our past karma, is created at the time of our birth only. You can't change that. Huh? Don't think, oh, probably I'll work like a donkey and make more money. You're already a donkey, money to work. You can't do anything more. It's already there. It's already there. Our ancestors clearly understood this. That's why they didn't go around doing atyahara, over and over for useless things. They never did that. Prabhupada says human life should be peaceful and little lazy also. Little bit laziness is good. Don't have to be like running around and being a perfectionist, doing this, that. That's donkey life. Don't have to. Little lazy in the sense you should be able to intelligent laziness, not ignorant laziness. That you should be able to differentiate what is important, what is not important, and give your time for spiritual life. That is what is laziness. Give your time for spiritual life. Right? So you are born with all this, and Lakshmi Devi is making sure that even though you are born with any kind of this curve, I am there to support you through this curve. So suddenly the property rates in the area went up, and you feel that, what a good, intelligent decision I took. Right? This is ahankara. For your face value, there is nothing you worth it. But you have been given this extra wealth. For what? Because it is already destined that after some time you will not have that wealth. Don't think that, I've got this wealth, I spend it now. That's what people are doing. Our ancestors had a lot of land. They had a lot of wealth. They never spent it. Because they knew that saving again is a concept which is completely misunderstood concept. Saving, I'm saving. For what? They don't know. Saving. No. Saving is for actually saving you. Right? When you go through your ups and downs in spiritual life or in your life, that saving will help you. That is also being given to you by Lakshmi Devi only. So Lakshmi Devi is planning your entire life to make sure that there won't be any hindrance in we serving Narayan. Her job is that, Baba. If she sees a living entity, the first thing that comes to Lakshmi Devi, how can I help him serve Narayan? That's all. And according to her quota, So much Lakshmi Devi is already planned. Our health, our wealth, our prosperity, our happiness, everything she has already planned. But we are misusing it. That's where people in Kali Yuga, especially, will die a miserable death. Because the Lakshmi that was given to them, either they have not used in the service of Narayan, they have not used it, right? Or they don't know how to use it. Right? They just kept it like that. And you know the beauty of Lakshmi Devi is, say for example, allegorically I am putting it, you are supposed to get 10 crores of Lakshmi in your lifetime. Just putting it there. Huh? And by the end of your life, you get 10 crores in different patterns. You are going to use it, spend it for your family, etc. etc. But in between, you decided to spend all your money on Narayan. You just spent it. You got an opportunity, Prabhupada came, temple came, whatever, you spent it. You think Lakshmi Devi will sit there and, hey, what did you do? You are supposed to use it for the end of your life. You already spent on Narayan? No. You know what she'll do? She'll give more. She'll give more. How much more? Even she doesn't know. There is one place even Lakshmi doesn't know how much to give when you are serving Narayan. You understand? Prabhu, it's a very beautiful equation. The more you go towards God, the more you spend towards God, the more you are connected to God, the more unlimited things start happening in your life. Look at Prabhupada. How did Prabhupada go to America? With what did he go to America? He did not take Lakshmi Devi with him. He took Srimad Bhagavatam. Lakshmi Devi was running behind. Wherever he went, Lakshmi Devi said, I am taking. Don't worry. I will take. Don't worry. 108 temples. Don't worry. 108 temples. One temple we are all thinking, अरे प्रभु जी कैसे बनाएगा? One temple. Right? Today ISKCON has more than 1500 temples throughout the world. 1500, maybe more. Maybe so many gated communities. It will happen. Because Lakshmi Devi is running behind her. Baba, what do you do? The moment you say that I want to serve Narayan, Lakshmi Devi will run behind you. With folded hands. That yes, there is one living entity who is using me in service of Narayan. Very happy, I am very happy. You understand? One living entity is using me in service of Narayan. Let me use this living entity in serving Narayan. Let me engage this living entity in serving Narayan. Money is limited when you count it. Money is limited when you count it. No matter how many times you count, money will not increase. Right? Remove your wallet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many other times you count? You do this yajna, that yajna, again count it with 10 only. It will not increase. Isn't it? But when you utilize that money for Narayan, you'll keep counting, you'll keep counting, you'll keep counting, and keep counting and counting. At one point, you keep it down. I don't know how much I have. I don't know how much I can give. I don't know how much will go through me. That realization will come to us when we start serving in that mood. In that mood, when we start serving, then you'll be like, oh my God, kya ho kya raha hai? Yesterday, some of us made commitment. I'll do 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Whatever we did. But anyway, nice. We did that commitment. But if you are counting, that means you are only limiting to that number. Right? Let him give the number, let him take it. Nah, what is the big deal? I have a contact list. I have decided every day I am going to call one person. I call one person from the contact list. He is there in my contact list. No? Who kept him in this contact list? I saved it, but some reason that fellow came to me, that person came to me. He is waiting to serve Narayan. He has wealth. He doesn't know how to serve Narayan. Let me go and give this opportunity. Right? Let me ask, what is the harm in asking? Nothing, right? You are not telling, मेरे लिए घर बना दो ना. You are not asking that. Right? You are not asking, make me a house. नारायण के लिए घर बनाना है, आप सेवा करना चाहें तो बताइए. Oh, I am already doing some seva somewhere. No problem. Very good. If you can recommend this to somebody like that. Right? Unhesitantly, like Maharaj was saying, unhesitantly, without any fear, without any reservation, ask. Rather, beg. Why are you begging? Why are you not asking? Why are you not asking? Why are we supposed to beg? Because to get that opportunity to ask also is being given by Narayan. How many here in this entire colony are getting bothered that they have to collect money for Narayan? Nobody has an anxiety, right? Nobody has anxiety of doing something for Narayan. We are the chosen ones. Every single person here is the chosen one who take the anxiety for serving Narayan. Let's enjoy that, na? मजा करते हैं ना? We'll take that anxiety and have fun with it. You know, like real enjoyment. Go ask, देखते क्या होता है? Discuss, देखते क्या होता है? And something happens, Hari बोल. And something doesn't happen, no problem. बोल Hari. Yeah. So, everything is functioning in this world to engage all of us towards Narayan. When that is not happening, Bhumata becomes very unhappy. Today, Bhumata is very unhappy because everybody is using her resources but not to serve Narayan. Her resources are being misused, are being exploited, extracted and exploited. Right? So she is not happy. So Bhumata becomes very unhappy and she goes to Brahma and she says, please, do something. Everything I have is being used, but I am very unhappy with these people. Dharma is going down. Kshatriyas are not protecting the Brahmanas, Brahmanas are not doing their duty, Vaishyas are mercilessly, exploiting each other. Shudras don't have any guidance. Whole planet is going down. Please help. So, at that time, Brahmaji, Lord Shiva, they all have a meeting. And Dharma goes beyond a level. What do? You need help. So they decide to go to Narayan. Now there are different versions of the story. That they all went to Kshirodaksha Vishnu in Shweta Dvipa and asked for to Bhumata with them when they asked. But Acharya has also given another version. Where they decided, Brahma and Vishnu, they decided that we want to go and ask this Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they were going layer after layer in the universe. There are many layers to the universe. This material world has many, many layers. So they're going layer by layer by layer by layer by layer. And then they go to the final layer and there is a hole in that layer. Now who created the hole? Vaman. When he lifted his leg to touch the sky, he made a hole in the material world. We also should know there is a hole somewhere. Big hole. So Brahma and Vishnu went through that hole. They went through that. They actually went outside the material world. And after that hole, there is a river that comes. What is the river? Huh? Not Vaidara. Not Vaidara. Where is the river? How big is that river? You can't even imagine. Can you imagine the thickness of the material world? A huge river. And then they cross that river. Brahma and Vishnu are like looking, oh my God, where are we going? What kind of territory are we entering into? And then they cross that, and they go further and further, and then they see huge light. and they see Vaikuntha planets, huge Vaikuntha planets, right? And they go further and further. They reach a point where there is a huge serpent, round serpent, exactly. And they go further towards it. And in between that serpent, there is a huge planet. And that planet is Goloka Vrindavan. In the Vaikuntha. They go further and further and further. And they see a huge lotus. Thousands of petal lotus. Thousands of petals. Huge lotus. On top of that, they see there is another lotus with 108 petals. And on top of that, they see there is another lotus with 8 petals. And in between the 8 petals, a beautiful couple is sitting there, smiling and looking at each other. Sri Sri Radha Madan Mohan ki Jai. Radha and Krishna. Prabhu, this is not imaginary thing. Huh? It is there. We have to go there only. We have to see that lotus from there. We have to see that Radha Krishna, the divine Prabhu from there. So Lord Shiva, Brahmaji, they all go to them. Please help us. I don't know what is your plan, but living it is a suffering. Umata is very much in suffering. Please help. A lot of prayers. And then Lord Krishna decides, okay, let me go and fix it. It's time to go to Bholoka, Haribo. So decision is made. Right? And then Lord Krishna calls Balaram, Sankarshan. He calls. Balaramji, I think it's time for us to go. Are you going to come? Of course. Wherever you go, Krishna, I'm ready. Let's go. So Balaramji says, okay. Krishna says, okay, let's go now. I am going to make my plan. You start making your plan. So Balaramji says, okay, I'll make my plan. I'm ready to make my plan. So Balaramji goes and a lot of knowledgeable people, happy, great souls, in Goloka, he tells her, please, I think I'm going to make a plan. If you want to join me, you can join. Of course, what will we do when you are gone from here? We also want to come. Okay, take birth in Yaduvamsha. So from the spiritual world, many living entities, they, Nitya Siddhas, not Nitya Brothers, Nitya Siddhas, they all decide to come to the Goloka and they join him in the Yaduvamsha. And there is a personality. There, Balaramji has a chariot in the Goloka also. He has a chariot here. But the chariot is not like a chariot. He's a person chariot. His name is Talakvaja. So he comes to Balaramji. What about me? So Balaramji, yeah, Talakvaja, you can also come with me. But not now. Because first I am going to go to Goloka, I am going to go to Vrindavan. In Vrindavan I don't need you. From there when I go to Mathura I will call you. You come. So Talakvaja is waiting for Balaramji's order. So he appears in Vrindavan and becomes a chariot. Sorry, in Mathura and becomes a chariot. In the same way, there is a personality called Hala Musala. Hala Musala is, the bhala of, blow of, blow को bhala बोलते हैं. Bhala किसको बोलते हैं? Javelin. Yes, javelin, correct. Yeah. So blow, he becomes a blow and he says, okay, your time will come, I'll tell you when to come. So he is speaking, literally just imagine Balaramji is going now and all the people around him are like, what about me, okay, I'll tell you when to come, you can come with me now, you can come later, etc. And there is a charioteer also, his name is Sumati, and you also come when I go to Mathura, I'll tell you when to come. And there is Nagakanyas. There are a lot of Nagakanyas in Goloka. And they all tell Balaramji, there are eternal associates. Balaramji, what about us? What will we do? Okay, I think you can come. You all should become gopis. Please come. And we'll do nice rasa dance there also. You can come. So they all come. And there is one among the primeval gopis in that called Nagalakshmi. She's called Nagalakshmi. She comes. What about me? I am your eternal associate. And Balaram says that, of course, how can I be there without you? But don't come in the beginning. I will tell you when to come. They will do a Leela in which you have to come to Brahmaloka. There is a personality called Revati. And you can, through her, you can come and associate with me again in this world. Right? So he's discussing with everybody, one by one. Okay, Revati can come, Nagakanyas can come, my chariot can come, my hull can come, this, that, this. And one special personality comes. His name is Nimita Kavaja. His name is Nimita Kavaja. Or he is also known as Kaliraj. So the Kaliraj also stays in the spiritual world. Na? He has a duty. So he has a duty to fulfill. Then we can, Balaramji, what about me? Hey, Nimita Kavaja, don't worry. No. How can I? What will I do here? Give me some work. Okay. You can appear at Duryodhana. I will nicely teach you mace. What is it? Gada. You come. We will both will have fun. But you know you want to do. I know why. Perfect duty I do. Kali. So he appears as Duryodhana. So there is a whole planning that is done. In a similar way, Krishna is going, Sudarshan Chakra, what about me? No. You have no place in Vrindavan to stay. When I go to Mathura, then you can come. In Vrindavan I take Murali. So on Murali personality will come. Okay, can I come? Yes. Without you, what will I do? You also come. So whole planning is done. Radharani is doing her plan. Before she comes, Govardhan has to come. There is a whole Govardhan Leela that happens. All paraphernalia, everything is set up. Everybody is planning nicely. Right? And then Balaramji appears. So Balaramji is all planned. So Krishna tells Balaram, so I am going to come in the womb of Devaki. Before I come, you come. Balaram says, of course, that's my duty. I have to create a bed for you. Right? Because before them, there is whole 6 Rakshasas appear in the womb of Devaki. Not dirty. For a dirty place. So before Krishna comes, the whole place has to be made clean. The whole place has to be made ready. Okay? So Balaram comes. Just like Janmashtami is going to come. Before that, Balaram came. Making our consciousness ready to serve Krishna. So Balaram says, okay, I'm coming now. So Krishna says, okay, you come there, but your eternal mother is roaming. You will not stay there for too long. So he tells Yogamaya that Yogamaya do a thing. After a few months, you transfer Balaramji from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. Right? And for doing this, you can enter the womb of Yashoda. Like that. We say, okay, fine. So they're all planned nicely. The one by one sequence is decided who is going to come when. So Balaramji comes in the womb of Devaki. And Vasudev, who is in the jail along with Devaki, knows that something special is happening now. So when she is in a certain month of pregnancy, Kansa is waiting, okay, let me kill the next person who comes. She already killed 6. Let me kill the 7th one. But the 7th one is not one of those Rakshasas. 7th one is Balaram himself, the Supreme Personality. So according to Krishna's plan, one fine morning, Devaki feels that she doesn't have anything in the womb anymore. This is like very weird, right? You are pregnant for so many months, and suddenly a child has disappeared, aborted. It's not even abortion, it's a very... How can you imagine that? You are pregnant, you have a child inside, and suddenly one morning, he's not there. Kansa is also confused. Right? He never experienced anything like that. Never happened ever. The child has disappeared from the womb. But he's a fool, na? Kansa is a fool. What did he think? Because of my fear, the child ran away from the womb only. That is what, materialistic people think. I am in control of everything because of my ability, this, that. But Krishna is playing much higher than that. So Balaramji gets transferred from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. And Rohini also was pregnant at that time. Because when Rohini is pregnant, Vasudeva somehow sneaks and sends her out of Mathura on a horse. He makes her sit on a horse, and when she's pregnant, he sends her to Nanda Maharaj's house for protection. And she is also pregnant, 7 months pregnant, something like that. And then she gets a dream. Rohini gets a dream that I have lost my child. I got aborted. And then she gets a dream. And in that disturbance, she gets up. And it was just a dream. And she sees, actually she got aborted. She doesn't have a child in her womb. Right? At that very time, in that meditation, Yogamaya comes and says, no, you have a very special child now. You have transferred somebody very special now. And she realizes that she is again pregnant. Right? Now, very mystic. I don't know. Many Matajis here have become pregnant at child also. We don't have that experience in this body. But it's a very, like, child is going, child is coming, sab ho raha hai, and you are just sitting there and what is happening? And the child comes and then he becomes Balaram. He is Balaram, right, inside. Yogamaya says a very special personality is come and Balaram doesn't come out of her womb for 14 months. Now, 9 months is a scheduled time. Acharya explained, Balaramji was thinking, what will I do by coming out? Krishna has not yet come out. Let me be happy inside. As long as I can. So Balaramji is inside and he is also experiencing the warmth of mother's love in the womb. Right? Inside the womb, the child is most protected. Inside the womb, the child is the most happy. He is embracing his mother. He is taking the most pure food, most pure aspects of motherly love he is experiencing. The moment he comes out, then mother can feed tomato, everything. But inside is not possible. Inside is like very happy. Very, very peaceful. He is enjoying the warmth of Rohini Devi. And then Krishna appears. Krishna's appearance will not discuss now. It's a whole topic in itself. He appears in the womb of Devi, the eighth child. And then Krishna appears with 2 hands. Of course, when he appears with all 4 hands, but then comes back to 2 hands. And then he says, now, as per the plan, just imagine your child has taken birth and is telling you the plan. As per the plan, take me to Nanda Maharaj's house. And there, Yashoda, on that very night, has delivered a boy and a girl. Krishna and Yogamaya. So 2 children are taken birth. Twins. Here Krishna has appeared. Here is Devaki. Take me there. And this Devaki Krishna is taken by Nanda Maharaj to Yashoda Krishna and keep beside, and both of them become one. Right? And then Yogamaya is there, Durga, Mother Durga. Right? He picks up Yogamaya and brings her to Mathura. To Devaki. We all know this Lilananda more. How he went, how he came, how the jail doors opened, how the Yamuna gave the way, how the water was going up and down. Very good. Beautiful pastime. Maybe next week we all will be discussing this pastime in many places. So, Balaramji has just appeared before Krishna has appeared, but is completely numb. He is not laughing, he is not crying, he is not doing anything. He is very, 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 Krishna has not yet come now, my duty has not yet started. Right? So Balaramji has appeared from Rohini Devi, but he is very dull, very numb, very not doing anything, just there. And then one day, Rohini Devi takes her child to Yashoda. There is a Yashoda Krishna already inside her. Right? Before, I'm just going few months before. Before all the Devaki Krishna came and he came, both Krishnas became one. No, before that. So one day Rohini takes her child to Yashoda. Says, Yashoda, look at my Lala, he's not playing that much, he's not really that much opening up bright, and just take him in your home. Just hold him for some time. And as soon as Yashoda picks up Balaram and she keeps him in her lap, this Balaram touches the Krishna in the womb of Yashoda. And as soon as it touches the womb of Yashoda, he immediately holds it and becomes very happy. And then Balaram becomes like so bright, lot of effulgence, and he's like, he is the supreme personality of God. But he is very happy to reveal himself now. So Balaramji gets to know, okay, Krishna has already come. Krishna is already there. He is there inside the womb and outside the womb. That's the only thing. I'm very happy. Right? So Balaramji says, okay, done. I'm ready. Okay, Krishna, you can come now. I'm waiting. Right? And then the both, Vasudev brings Krishna, keeps beside this Krishna, both become one Krishna, takes Durga Mata, takes and gives it to Devaki. Kamsa comes and boy or girl, I don't care, let me kill whoever came. Durga goes up in the sky saying, you fool, Murk, the one who is supposed to kill you has already taken birth. And then we know the whole Leela after that. So Balaram is very happy. Balaram is, yes, Krishna has come, we both are now in Vrindavan, we will have great fun. And now Balaramji and Krishna have a lot of fun. There are many verses. Actually, I was thinking to discuss many verses. Let's see how the time supports. Even for crawling, they have a pastime. Now it's not like they're too different in age, like they're a few months away from each other. Right? But both of them are crawling at the same time. Both of them are growing at the same time. And Vasudev, who is there in the Dwarka, in Mathura, he thinks, both my sons, great divine sons, have taken birth, but no naming ceremony has happened so far. So Gargamuni comes there, and Vasudev says, why don't you go to Gokul and give names to my sons? उनको नाम देते हो. So Gargamuni says, of course, I will do that. Where should I go? Go to Gokul. They are there in Nanda Maharaj's house. Nanda Maharaj may or may not know who these sons are, but Vasudev already knows that they are Supreme Personality of God. So Gargamuni comes to Nanda Maharaj's house. Nanda Maharaj immediately, as soon as he looks at Gargamuni, he pays obeisance. Oh, Gargamuni came to our house, such a great fortune. This is one of the greatest rishis. Gargamuni is a pure devotee, very, very elevated soul. Nanda Maharaj immediately, it's a duty of a householder. As soon as sadhu comes, he completely prepares everything for his pravachan, seva, everything. Gargamuni is very happy. And then Nanda Maharaj also says, oh, you are a great astrologer. Gargamuni is a great astrologer also. Why don't you give some names to both my sons? We have two sons here. Rohini's son is also here. And my son is also here. Why don't you give names? And Gargamuni becomes very happy. Yeah, that's the reason he was sent here. But then he said, oh no, if I give a name, there is a problem. What is the problem? I am the Kula Guru of Vasudev. For Vasudev's dynasty, I am the Kula Guru. If I give the name ceremony here, Kamsa will immediately get to know why is Gargamuni giving name to two children unless they are from the family of Vasudev. So I cannot give the name ceremony. If I give the name ceremony, immediately Kamsa will start his torture. And then he explained that Nanda Maharaj thinks and says, okay, we should make it work. He says, okay, I'll do a thing. I will do this name giving ceremony, but no relatives, no friends. Only me, my wife, Rohini, both the children and yourself in Goshala. I will do it in a very secret way. Is that okay? Gargamuni says, he said, with great fortune to do it. great souls, supreme person. I mean, of course, he doesn't say that the supreme person. Yogamaya covers that whole thing, but he says, okay, I'm very happy to do that. So the Goshala is the place where the name giving ceremony of Balaram and Krishna happens. Goshala. Not in any function hall or an AC hall or anything. Huh? Clubhouse hall. We all choose. Where do we want to choose? Many, and these days people, they want to choose some very, very special decor and special this, special that. The greatest of the kings chose Goshala to be the best place, the most purest place to do such activities, such ceremonious activities, right? So Gargamuni goes there and he starts naming them. So first name he gives to Baladev. Of course, Krishna, he gives Krishna as the name. But Baladev, because it's Balaram Purnima, we're going to focus more on Balaram, who is also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he tells, this son's name is Vasudev. Vasudev is Vasudev's son. Vasudev is the name of Krishna? No. Vasudev is also the name of Balaram. Why? Because his father is also Vasudev. Right? So again, his name is Vasudev. Okay. What other name? Next name he gives is Rama. He is the one who will give so much happiness wherever he is there. So much satisfaction he will give. And so much strength also he will give because he is also strong. So his name is Rama and Bala. The one who has a lot of strength. The one who gives a lot of spiritual strength. Physical strength also. So his name is Balaram. Very nice. Balaram. So both the children are being named at the same time. Now just understand, but both the children are being named at the same time. Same day, elder brother is also being named. Same day, younger brother is also being named. Krishna, Balaram. After the name giving, and one other name. He says your name is Sankarshan. Why your name is Sankarshan? Because Sankarshan also means the one who unites. And he is uniting two different families. Because actually Nanda Maharaj and Vasudev are cousin brothers. Because their fathers are brothers and their grandfather is one. That king, I forgot the name of the king, he marries two wives. One is a Kshatriya, one is a Vaishya. And through the Kshatriya wife, he begets one Kshatriya king. And through the Vaishya wife, he is a Vaishya king. Right? And then from him comes Nanda Maharaj, Upananda, there are five brothers, and then here Vasudev, like that. So their families actually became separate. But here comes Balaram, who appears in the womb of a Kshatriya woman, and who also gets transferred into the womb of a Vaishya woman, right? And he is being brought up in a Vaishya setup, in a proper village setup. So because you are uniting both the families, your name is Sankarshan. Like that. Very nice. So now both the boys are given the same name. Different names, right? Balaram, Krishna, like that. Now the problem is, both of them are given the same name at the same time. So both of them are playing. And Rohini calls, hey Krishna, come here. Both of them come. Because they are confused. Who are they calling? Because both names are at the same time. Hey Balaram, both the children are coming. Yes, ma. No, you don't come. He is Krishna. You are Balaram. You should come. Normally, your brother is named before you, if he is the elder brother. Or you are named later. So you know who is being called. But both the children go through some confusion as a Leela. How can they not know their names? But it's a funny situation that they call Krishna, both the children come. They call Balaram, both the children. Yes. No. You are Krishna, you are Balaram. So they have their own fun in the brother. And before, of course, prior to this, in the previous incarnations, the same Balaram was who? Lakshmana. And Lakshmana would always look forward to Sarna. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is explained, Acharya explained that Lakshmana was always frustrated. Because the more comfort he wanted to give Ram, the more discomfort he was asked to give to Ram. Because of the order of Ram only. The Ram is Maryada Purushottam. Everything perfect. Everything straight. Agree? This is the rule, this is what I will do. My father told this is what I will do. My wife is here, this is how I will live. This is how I will go, this is how Dharma says. Everything rule. There's so many rules. Lakshmana, then you are suffering. You don't have, you don't have anything to wear for your feet. You are living in a jungle. I want to give something and say, no, this is one of us. I want to bring some nice roots for you. No, I will only eat roots. Lakshmana is frustrated. What is this? I am here to serve. I am Rama Anuja. And I am not able to give any happiness to my brother. And his job is to give happiness. Right? Balaram, Ram means the one who gives happiness. He is giving happiness to others. He is suffering. When I am your brother, I am giving. He gets frustrated. He says, you know what? Next time, in order to serve you properly, I will give you order what to do. I don't want to take your orders. So I will come as your elder brother. And I will tell you, sit and you eat now. I will give you, you should eat now. This is my order. You sleep now. I will give an order. You are supposed to be a little happy, but I am not seeing you happy here. So he appears. With that plan, he comes as the elder brother in this appearance, in the Bhoma Vrindavan. Right? So Balaram is like all the time he is being with Krishna, trying to serve Krishna in different ways. And there is a verse in Adi Lila, Chaitanya Charitamrita 6.88. Let me try to pull that out. We'll chant few verses if we can. Something happened. No signal? Very good. Very good. So Adilila 6.88. 6. So you can repeat after me. Bhakta Abhimana Mula Shri Balarame. Sei bhave anugata kanda amsha gane. Yeah. Please repeat after me. The source of the sentiment of servitude is indeed Lord Balaram. The plenary expansions who follow him are all influenced by that ecstasy. Okay? Now you all know, right? The verse is very clearly telling. The aspect of servitude is coming from Balaram. And everybody who is coming after that, everybody is coming in the mode of serving, in the mode of service. Right? Yeah. So, Balaramji serves Krishna in how many rasas? There are 5 rasas. Right? So, Balaramji is serving Krishna in all the 5 rasas. Shanta rasa, Sakya rasa, Dasya rasa, Sakya rasa, Vatsalya rasa. As Shanta rasa, he expanded himself into Vrindavan Dham, Govardhan Dham, and is serving Lord Krishna. All the paraphernalia is treating a Shantarasa. And as next as Dasya Rasa, he is also serving Krishna like a Das. Because he's, you might think, Prabhu is the elder brother. Elder brother कैसे serve करता है? So, it's not like he's the elder brother. No. When he is there, when Krishna plays, and Krishna gets tired, he sits down, Balaram goes and presses his legs. Right? And Balaram is trying to see what way can I serve Krishna as a Das. Because the whole bhava is coming from there. Right? And then, third is what? Sakhya Rasa. Sakhya Rasa is also like, he likes to wrestle with him. He likes to play games with him. And whatever Krishna wants to enjoy that day is all organized by Balaram. Right? And in that game, he will also fight with Krishna. They both will have, proper, jagada also. Both will complain to each other. Right? And both will blame each other. Because that is what is Sakhya Rasa, right? Friends are those people who will not hesitate to do what they want to do. That's why they are friends. Even now, we have friends in our life. Right? In that circle, you can't go and tell I'm special. They'll give one special tamacha. Again, you can be the CEO of Amazon. But when you go to your college friends, I'm CEO. They'll give one. Get right, I'm CEO now. Right? Friends are like that. Friends means they'll put you to the same level. And that's what Krishna likes to enjoy. And Balaram treats him like that also. In that place. And that's the reason Krishna likes Goloka. He doesn't want so many people, Agarbatti, Deepam, Dhupam. He likes to have nice fun. Krishna is like that. So in the Sakhya Rasa also, Balaram is serving. He is expanding into all those, everything that is needed for Krishna enjoyment. And then there is Vatsalya Rasa. Vatsalya Rasa means what? He is trying to protect, like a paternal love. Krishna, I have to protect him. This fellow, I don't know what he does. Everywhere Krishna goes, first Balaram is walking, after that Krishna is walking. But that recommendation is given by, Yashoda. Before Krishna and Balaram are going out, she'll call Balaram, hey Balaram, come here. Today take care of your son. Mama, every day take care. No. I am telling you, this is my duty. You should walk in the front. Keep looking back. Make sure this brother of yours is very naughty. He is all the time doing the right thing. You are there to protect him. And Balaramji knows he is a supreme personality of Godhead. I don't need to protect him. But that bhava is there inside him to serve him in that mode of protection. Many leelas, like when Kalya Leela happens. When Kalya Leela happens, everybody are so scared. Kalya puts Krishna in the, literally, he catches Krishna tightly. When Krishna is being squished, and it went up for 40 minutes, something like that. Everybody is tense. And they thought, hey, if Balaram would have come here today, Krishna would not have been in this position. They think like this. Balaram goes a little late that day. Krishna plays his whole game. Krishna is enjoying. He doesn't want Balaram that day. So he already arranged that Balaram will not come there. See, one of the beauty of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as the servitude of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that he can choose to forget. He can choose to not remember. You know what I'm saying? In order to serve Krishna, Balaram chooses to remove one of his potencies, that I can also forget some things. Can God forget? He cannot. But if he wants, he can forget. For serving Krishna. Right? Don't try to understand this. Just hear and enjoy this. Otherwise you will forget who you are. Understood? This is all Leela that is happening in Goloka. Where a personality can choose to forget some part of it. Right? So, we do in a little small way. In this body, when husband and wife fight, husband and wife are fighting throughout the day today. Next day they can choose to forget. Because they remember that no breakfast, no lunch. They just forget. Little bit we can reflect that. But Balaram can go beyond that. He can actually forget. For whose pleasure? Krishna's pleasure. So Balaram comes there, and all the Brajvasis are like totally tense and hey, what is good? Krishna is there. Krishna is being squished by the snake, the serpent is going to kill Krishna. And Balaramji just smiles. He just smiles. Now Acharya explained why did Balaramji smile? His brother is being squished by the snake. And why is he smiling? He should be tense, he should be crying. Number one reason he is smiling is because the natak kar raha hai. The Krishna fellow is doing natak only. He can kill Kali in one split of a second, but he is doing all that natak to create anxiety in the Brajavasis. So Balaram smiles. Another reason he smiles, because if he also becomes tense, the Brajavasis will die. So he just wants to smile and say, hey, don't worry, I'll take care. I'm there now. Balaram, I'll take care. Don't worry. Like that. So many reasons, why Balaram does what he does. Even in the Brahma Vimohan Lila, Krishna chooses that I want to fulfill the desire of all the gopis. All the gopis wanted to give their milk to me. Why only Yashoda is feeding Krishna? We also want to feed Krishna our breast milk. We also want to take care of Krishna in our houses. So much desire all the gopis had. And Krishna decided, okay, done. In one shot I'll do that. So he did the Brahma Vimohan Lila. He expanded into many gopas. And all the gopas are captured by Brahma, he kept at a place. But Krishna expands as all those gopas, enters into all the houses, and all the gopis are happy for one full year. And that very day, actually it's Balaram's appearance day. Brahma Vimohan Lila happened on the Balaram's appearance day, yesterday. Right? And that day, because it's his birthday, so birthday, appearance day, Balaram did not go with the gopas, because Rohini might have kept him in the today is his birthday, I'm making you some special cake, some special pastry, you stay here, Krishna will go along with all the gopas. So that day he did not go. Because he did not go that day, that is also planned by Krishna in such a way that he did this Brahma Vimohan Lila and he expanded into so many calves and so many cows and so many gopas. Now, does not Balaramji know this? He doesn't know. That is a problem. He didn't understand the Leela. He can choose not to know. Just now I told you, don't try to understand, just hear it. He can choose not to know something. Right? And he actually does not know. Don't think that Balaram is acting. He actually does not know for the service of Krishna. He decided not to know what he could know, but he does not know. Right? Because Krishna knows. And because Krishna knows that he doesn't know, Krishna is enjoying his pastime. And he doesn't know why Krishna is enjoying the pastime, because he chose not to know. Do you know? We don't know.
We don't know.
Don't know. But be happy. Anyway, so the point is, all this Leela is happening. Now Balaramji is there. Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know? And Krishna is doing the pastime. All the gopis are loving their children like never before. If those children would have been those children, you would have been shocked. मेरी मम्मी मेरे को इतना प्यार कभी नहीं दिया. But those children are not them because they are stolen by Brahma. Who are all those children? Little Krishnas. Right? And little Krishna doing exactly like what their child used to do. Impossible, huh? How can you enact exactly like that person? And not one person. Just imagine. You are all stolen by Krishna and in your place Krishna comes. And then you all go home. And nobody can recognize you. Then it is not you. Your relatives, your friends, your boss. And they just start loving you more than ever. Your neighbor hates you. But tomorrow morning he is loving you. But you are in the house, it's so nice, so bright house. They're like, oh, what is going on? But you are not you because you are Krishna. So Krishna is doing this Leela. Nobody in Vrindavan is understanding what's going on. Cows are giving profuse amount of milk. Continuous milk they are giving. Calves are sucking the milk. Because who is that calf? Krishna. Now in the meantime, they also had another calf. Okay? After 7-8 months, the cow is again ready for pregnancy. So she had another calf. Now normally, I don't know how many of you have taken care of cows, but the moment cow gets a new calf, if the old calf, the elder calf comes to drink milk, it will kick that fellow. Get out. It will not allow. It will allow. It's not that it doesn't love that calf, but the priority has changed. Abhi chota bachcha hai. No, small child has come. Now he is the most favorite. Actually, I don't know the differentiation, but if you have brothers and sisters, you want in fact, did you face any such little differentiation?
Yes.
Chota bada?
Yes.
Huh? Who are all the elder ones here? Lift your hand. Obviously, you all would have gone through the suffering.
You are the victims.
छोटा लुच्चा भी है लेकिन अच्छा है अच्छा बच्चा है छोटा is छोटा right बड़ा is बड़ा now here something weird is happening the new calf has already come the elder calf is there. Who is that elder calf? Krishna came into that calf, right? Krishna became that calf. Balaramji is standing and is watching 1 year later, 365 days, near Govardhan, and he's seeing that the cows are giving milk to the new calf, which is okay. But the old calf, they came under the hill and they started calling their mother. Calling their mother. And as soon as the cows saw their old calf, they kicked the young calf and they started running down the hill to love that old calf. Now this is too much. Now Balaramji chose to forget what he should not know, but he knows, but he did not know, he forgot to know. Whatever he did, the Leela of Supreme Personality Godhead. He can choose to remove some memory and keep it aside. But this was disturbing. The situation also. Balaramji said, what is going on? The cow is kicking its newly born calf and is coming and running towards the old calf. And the old calf is very happy to receive the mother and she is giving the milk. And Balaramji immediately looks at Krishna. Krishna, what is going on here? And Krishna is laughing. Krishna is standing below the hill and is looking at all this. And all the cows and calves are coming and he is laughing. And then, Balaramji looks at Krishna and says, Krishna, what is going on? What is going on here? All the gopas are being loved by their mothers like never before. I can observe that. But today it is confirmed. Something you have done. Krishna looks at Balaramji and he just smiles. And that memory that he chose to not have comes back into Balaramji and he understands, oh, now I know what he did. So Brahma took away, so he expanded, Hari Bol. You made sure that you have tasted the milk of all the gopis. You tasted the milk of all the cows. Even cows had a complaint. That why my milk is not going to Krishna? That Yashoda has her own cows. My milk never goes to Krishna. So what did Krishna do? He expanded into all the calves of Vrindavan and drank the milk of all the cows. Right? So all gopis and all the cows gave their milk to Krishna. If God wants, He can do anything. He can expand it to so many. So Balaramji is supporting him in what? Vatsalya Leela. He is trying to protect also. Trying to protect Krishna in whichever way possible. You want to know Damodar Leela, right? Damodar Leela also there is a plan. Now, just before Damodar Leela, Krishna arranges some function in Upananda's house. There is Upananda, there is a function, there is some ceremony arranged there. And he sends Rohini. Because if Rohini is there in Vrindavan, Damodar Leela cannot happen. Why? Because if Yashoda goes to bind Krishna, immediately Rohini will say, hey, what are you doing? And she will immediately listen to Rohini Lilananda. Krishna knows that. I want to have my pastime of Damodar. So I have to send Rohini out. So at the correct time, she makes sure that Rohini takes Balaram and both of them go. And after some time they come back. Until the Leela happens. So here, I'll not go into the detail of Damodar Leela. In another 2 months, we all will sing Damodar Leela. Nama Vishwaram Satchidananda Rupam Nasatkundalam Gokule Pradaman. They are all waiting for this, right? It will come every year, right? So here is Damodar, here is Krishna tied. Here is Krishna tied to the, to the grinding motor. And then Balaram comes. Now here is, how old is Krishna in Damodar Leela? 2-3 years? Something like that. How old will be Balaram? 1 year or few months more than him. So Balaram comes. Just imagine, Balaram means I am the protector. I am the protector of Krishna. In Vatsalya Bhava. He comes there. Tak, tak, tak. He is walking in front. Just imagine a 4-year-old. Tak, tak, tak. He is coming into the hall. And he looks at Krishna. Krishna is bound like this. Totally. Hey! कौन बांधा इसको? Who tied him? Who can tie him? Balaram is shouting. And all the Gopas are like, wait. No! Who tied him? I want to know. Do you know? He is Narasimha. He is Vamana. He is Matsya. He is Narayan. Who tied Narayan? Who can tie Narayan? Who can tie Narayan? Like that he is shouting. And then one Gopa goes and tells, hey, Yashoda tied him. Acharya said, becomes like a mouse. Till then, Krishna is in full confidence. Huh? My brother is shouting now, I'll get released. Full is tied now. So he shouted, yeah, who tied is Narayan? Who tied him? Krishna said, okay, as soon as he gets to know that Yashoda tied him, immediately, I can't do anything. Krishna, I'm sorry. I wanted to come and remove the rope and do all that. But now I can't do anything. Krishna says, hey, I'm tied, right? You are tied because of your nuisance. I always tell you, don't cross the line. Definitely you cross the line today. You can steal the butter. But why did you bring the monkeys? Why did you bring break the whole pots? I can't help you. Your mother tied. But he's still angry. Na? His brother is tied. He's still angry. I don't know what to do. What can I do to protect you? Fellow, you unnecessarily you do all these things, now you're getting tight, I don't know what to do. You are my brother, I don't know what to do. And Krishna is crying now, because nobody is there to protect him. Krishna is crying. And looking at Krishna crying, Balaram is also crying. I could not protect my brother, I want to tie, but all the Gopas are like, what can you do, mother tie? Oh, Yashoda, I can't do anything. And looking at this, all the acharyas are crying. What a beautiful pastime. What kind of pastimes are happening in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj? The Supreme Personality of God is the controller of everything, who is the expansion of everything comes from him. Right? The Balaram, who is the primary expansion of Krishna, who becomes the Moola Sankarshan, and then he becomes a Mahasankarshan. From Mahasankarshan he becomes a Mahavishnu, and from Mahavishnu he becomes the Garbhodakshay Vishnu. From there he becomes the Kshirodakshay Vishnu, and from there he becomes Anantasesha. And on Anantasesha, all the universes are sitting like a small mustard seed. That personality is standing and crying there, that he can't help his brother. And his brother is the Supreme Personality of God, he is also crying because he is tied. And Yashoda comes out. He looks at both of them. This fellow is anyway crying because I tied him. Why is this fellow crying? Balaram is crying. And she hears the voice of Balaram when he shouts, hey, he is Narayan, he is Narsinga, he is this, he is Vamana, he is all that she hears. She comes and says, क्या बोल रहा था? ये नरसिंह है. When a cat comes in the house, this fellow comes and hides behind my, under my pallu. This fellow is nursing, huh? Who are you? I am Ananta Sesh. Yashoda says, all these gods got my home only. मेरा घर ही मिला था पूरा बैठने के लिए. Ananta, Krishna, what is that? Narasimha, Matsya, करना कट्टे करना. She takes that stick. उसको पकड़, तू यहाँ से ठहरा ना, तेरे को भी बांध दूंगी. Stay here, I tie you also. He starts running. Already one fellow is taken. Right? So why should I get it? He also runs. All this is happening in the courtyard of the Maharaj. And all the devatas, they're looking at this. What kind of person is this personality of God? Right? He gets bound, he gets beaten, he gets tied, he gets chastised. And the Balaram, who is the expansion of everything, is completely helplessly standing there. He is also crying. And Yashoda Maya is holding the stick and controlling all these people. Right? That is the power of love. That is the power of love. If there is any power on this planet or cosmic manifestation, it's love. Prem, Krishna Prem. So Balaram is serving in the mood of Vatsalya. He's trying to protect Krishna in the Vatsalya power. And fifth rasa is Madhurya Rasa. Madhurya Rasa, he expands himself as a sister of Radharani, Ananga Manjari. And he serves Radharani in serving Krishna. Right? He is there in all the Leelas along with Radharani. And he is serving Krishna. So Balaramji is that supreme personality of Godhead who is all the time engaged only in serving Krishna. Right? And you might see one very contrast Balaramji between Balaramji in Vrindavan versus Balaramji in Kurukshetra. Right? But the contrast is also for whose satisfaction? Krishna's satisfaction. He likes to give that rasa. Right? He wants to make sure that Krishna Lila is more and more ecstatic. Suddenly it's about Duryodhana. Krishna is like, I am trying to protect Pandavas here. Why is he supporting Duryodhana? Why is he supporting Duryodhana? Can anyone tell?
Wrongly, he tries to, as per the Vasa.
No, he is Nivata Kavaraj. I already told you. He is Nivata Kavaraj. Duryodhana is a personality in the spiritual world whom Balaramji has sent here. He is Kali Purusha sitting there. He said, you go and pick up Duryodhana. I am coming. I will come and teach you mace. I will come and we will have fun. Don't worry. So, there is a whole Leela. Parallel Leelas are going on. There are parallel Leelas. And Balaramji is giving that pleasure to Krishna. And he knows how to give pleasure to Krishna. Right? He also helps Krishna in kidnapping Rukmini. And he kills the brother of Rukmini. Rukmini is killed by Balaram. Right? So Balaramji is very, he is a personality of Godhead in the mood of serving. And yet he maintains his bala. And he becomes very angry also. Balaramji, one of the qualities that he has is he gets angry. Once he told Yamuna, you come. She didn't come. He pulled Yamuna so many kilometers. And once he went to marry, Samba to the daughter of Duryodhana. Right? And that alliance was going haywire, some insult happened. He pulled the entire Hastinapur towards Yamuna. Bhishmadev came and fell down. Ore Baapre. Balaramji, please forgive. Right? He becomes angry also. But the same Balaramji who becomes very angry chooses to be in a very different form when he appears again as Lord Nityananda. Right? Bala, Rama. Nityananda, Rama. Rama is there. Rama is the one who gives protection and happiness and satisfaction to everybody. Rama is there. But here is Bala, here is Nityananda. Here he is angry, gets angry. Here he is never angry. Nitya Ananda. Right? He gives the mercy to everybody without any reservation, Nityananda. Same Balaram. And without giving the pleasure to Nityananda, we can never achieve Radha Krishna. Without worshipping Balaramji, we can never achieve Radha Krishna. Because he is the, personality who is serving Krishna at all times. As I told you in the beginning, he expands as servitude Godhead. He is there in everything. Yeah. So, in many Leelas, Balaramji is very difficult to understand. Even in Kurukshetra, Krishna feels that I am going to run this Kurukshetra. What did Balaramji do? He went on Tirth Yatra. On one side, Kurukshetra is happening, and another side is going on Tirth Yatra. Right? Very contrast. One Supreme Personality of Godhead is managing the whole Kurukshetra. Another Supreme Personality of Godhead is just going and visiting saintly people. Right? At the same time, why did he go on Tirth Yatra? Because he punished Brahma Sutta. Right? Because this personality who was playing the role of a guru did not know the etiquette of who is a guru. And he did not understand that the whole knowledge is coming from Balaramji. He is speaking that knowledge but chose to ignore that personality and is setting a wrong example. And that is the reason Balaramji immediately punished him by killing him. Right there, if there is one personality killed on the Vyasasana, is Romaharshana Sutta. Right there on the Vyasasana. So, then because he killed, everybody said, you have killed a Brahmana. I have killed a Brahmana. So I will go into Prayaschitta. And for the Prayaschitta, I will go on a Tirth Yatra. Now, he goes on this whole Tirth Yatra, and when does he return to Kurukshetra? Exactly when his dear disciple is going to be killed. Right? At the end, when Duryodhana is being killed, he comes at that time. Krishna and Arjuna have a samvad at that time. And they choose to, give that pleasure to each other. He says, how can Bhim do this to the other? Only because he asked that question, Krishna gave a whole explanation. Right? That he deserves to be killed like that in a disgraceful way. He showed his thigh to Draupadi. He insulted, the thigh had to be broken. Bhima took a resolution. What else do you think should be done? This, that. So, Balaramji is the okay. So, understand that, when you are trying to serve somebody, it's not about your pleasure. It's not about what your image is. It's not about what people think about me. No, you are serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And for that, I am ready to do anything. The entire battlefield, all the pure devotees, Bhishma did not care about his image. Arjuna did not care about his image. Balaramji is the one who is giving that, is giving the potency to think that I am the servant. I told you in the beginning of the lecture, right? The potency, the strength of thinking, even the thought process that I want to be a servant of God comes from Balaram. And he himself in Kurukshetra is doing things which confuse, which can confuse everybody. How can you go against Krishna? He is going against Krishna to give pleasure to Krishna. And all these leelas are planned by Krishna. Hare Krishna. So there are many other, if you go into the details of, him killing certain asuras also. Any questions at this point?
What being portrayed in our Telugu movies was very different from what I exactly did in Bhagavad about Balaram. So it gives a better clarity.
We can't hear you.
Correct. At least old Telugu movies, what is being portrayed about Balaram is very different what we have seen in Bhagavatam. Okay. Actually, it gives some negative impression of that about Balaram.
They don't first of all tell who is Balaram.
Exactly. They never told that he is also expansion of Krishna.
Yeah, he is Krishna.
He is Krishna.
There is no difference between Balaram and Krishna. Right? When Balaram is black, is Krishna. When Krishna is white, is Balaram.
But supporting Duryodhana is also pleasure of Krishna Prabhu. But how do you understand that? That is the only one point
Exactly.
get confused.
Everything for the pleasure of Krishna.
But how does Krishna get pleasure if he supports Duryodhana?
He wants to glorify his devotees. You see how
But
can
Duryodhana is not a devotee.
Duryodhana is not a devotee, but he is a devotee in the spiritual world.
Okay.
Right? He is coming here for the role.
So,
Yeah. But the role is very important to prepare. To give pleasure and to glorify his devotees. If Duryodhana was not there, what masala is there in Mahabharata?
okay. So, the Pandavas got the glorification.
Of course, in spite of so much torture, not even once Pandavas go and complain to Krishna that kill this Duryodhana. They never told. They never told. They just said, okay, whenever is the right time, Krishna, you will tell, we'll do it. Of course, that doesn't mean that we bring out our Duryodhana from inside us and I am serving Krishna by destroying the Sankirtan, destroying this, destroying what. No. We are already Duryodhans, Nitya Duryodhans, trying to go back to Krishna, trying to change. First of all, people don't understand what is the difference between Krishna and all expansions of Krishna. Right? That is where the first thing changes. Vyasadeva beautifully explains who is Bhagavan. Parasara Muni anyway explained who is Bhagavan. Ishwarasya, Samagrasya, the most controlling, the most beautiful, the most strongest, the most this, the most that, pura bol diya. But that was not full definition. After that, Vyasadeva gives the definition through Bhagavatam. Sukadeva Goswami repeats and says, Krishnastu Bhagavan. That is the most important. There are many Bhagavans. But the source of all that Bhagavans is Krishna. Right? So we should never understand or never think that, Krishna is Bhagavan, so one among the many Bhagavans. So Dashavatar. Okay, Krishna, you are also one of the avatars. No. Vyasadeva is very clearly telling who is Krishna. He is Swayam. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. And then Vyasadeva is also telling who is Balaram. He is the preliminary first expansion of Krishna, who is Krishna himself. Right? So that also is not properly explained. You see, only after coming to ISKCON I got all this, little bit of knowledge. And outside ISKCON, people don't know who is Balaram. How many people celebrated Balaram Jayanti yesterday? Only devotees who go to ISKCON, they celebrate. Right? They don't even know the importance of Balaram Jayanti.
So he also taught Balaram on that Malla Vidya and all that stuff. So that is also to have a better rasa.
Yeah. Everything for the pleasure of Krishna.
That's a wish.
Prabhu, for that matter, I don't know how many would understand the statement that actually even now whatever is happening is pleasure only. Ultimately. Right? We can see bad and good in that. We can be like, this is happening with me, not right, not good. But this entire material world is created for his pleasure only. Again, he is taking pleasure. How is he taking pleasure? Because he is seeing what we cannot see. He is seeing how a living entity is raising his consciousness birth after birth. That's all Krishna is bothered about. Right? He is taking pleasure that this material world is being utilized to bring his souls closer to me. So when we go with a complaint that I got diabetes, it's for the pleasure of Krishna. How do you understand? ये क्या बोली इसलिए बोला पहले इसको समझना बहुत मुश्किल है. Right? Krishna is not getting pleasure that he got diabetes. Krishna is not happy that he got diabetes. Krishna is happy that at least by diabetes you will realize what is life and you will come to satsang.
Yes,
And then some people only after getting diabetes they become regular in satsang. Again, only after the PET scan report comes, you are in the third stage of cancer. Then it Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. तब तक नहीं आएगा. तो अच्छा है ना? मरना तो ऐसे भी है, అంతే కదా? ఏమంటారు వెంకట్ బ్రో?
ప్రభు స్మాల్ క్వశ్చన్. ఇప్పుడు వసుదేవుడు అంటే కృష్ణాని యశోద మార్కెట్ తీసుకొస్తాడు వసుదేవుడు. తీసుకొచ్చినప్పుడు అక్కడ సబ్మిట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈస్ మాయలోనే ఉంటారు. సబ్మిట్ చేసి అక్కడ యశోద మార్కెట్ సబ్మిట్ చేసినప్పుడు అంటే కృష్ణాన్ని సబ్మిట్ చేసేటప్పటికి ఆల్రెడీ బలరాముడు అక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ ఇక్కడ యశోద మాత ఎప్పుడుంది అంటే యశోద మాత womb లో ఎప్పుడు ఉన్నాడు కృష్ణ?
కృష్ణ appeared in the womb of Yashoda. Krishna and Subhadra, both of them appeared.
Already appeared.
Yes.
They took birth already.
When on the same night, Krishna appeared here also, there also. On the same night. Otherwise, you'll have two Janmashtami. You have one Janmashtami. Right? Krishna has appeared in Gokul also. Krishna appeared in Mathura also. Right? This Devaki Krishna is brought to Gokul and kept beside Yashoda Krishna. He satisfied both the mothers. Right? By his appearance, both the mothers are satisfied that I have given birth. And it becomes Nanda Krishna, Nandalal. And then from there, the daughter is taken to Mathura. Can anyone try to, repeat this Leela in your house? You can't, right? Babies get difficult. You want to try? It's impossible. You can't even understand that this personality, Krishna, is calling Sankarshanji either out. Before I come, you go into this womb. Then I will come into that womb. Before that, you shift the womb. And from there, another womb. From that womb, this will person come. There also that womb, I mix from that womb, bring it back to this womb. And we are all in the womb. What will you understand out of all? You can't understand. Only thing you should understand is everybody is being made happy. Krishna is fulfilling the desire of Devaki and Vasudeva. Krishna is fulfilling the desire of Nanda and Yashoda at the same time. And to fulfill that desire, Balaramji is assisting Devaki and Vasudeva, and again is coming and assisting Yashoda and Nanda. He is playing the role of assisting the Supreme Lord.
I think it's so complex Leela, so that at least we put some attention.
Yeah.
Some attention.
Some attention.
On that Leela.
Yeah. Some attention. I don't know. Prabhu, even Prasad Prabhu, if you really frank, I didn't understand till now. Every year I hear the Janmashtami lecture of my Guru Maharaj or some other sannyasi. Somewhere, let me understand.
Probably this Karthikeya he had more of
See, understanding is based on a limited intelligence. That is the problem. These leelas are beyond. They are dealing with pure devotional service. So Krishna can do anything. He can appear, not appear, he can expand, he can... How could you understand that he became all the gopas and the calves of Vrindavan? How can you understand that? Right? It's beyond, right? You can't even think of anybody doing it.
Beyond our...
Yes, Vinod.
Very sure. I'm just trying to understand the role of Anantashesh. Like in Treta, we say Lakshman is an incarnation of Anantashesh, but we don't consider him like as equal as Rama or Krishna. But when it comes to operate, like Balaram is equivalent of Krishna, but then we also say that he is the incarnation of Anantashesh. I get confused when do we say that he is part of Anantashesh and when we call him as Krishna?
Hare Krishna. This confusion will take you back to Krishna. That is what is needed. Something to meditate, something to meditate. No, I know. See, Prabhu, understand, in Tattva, Lakshmana is an expansion of same Balaram. Balaram is the original, there is the original Krishna and Balaram, who are eternally there in the Goloka. Eternally. Radharani is there, Balaram is there, Krishna is there, Vrindavan is there, Govardhan is there, that is happening. And they appear on this Bhuloka, expanding, they don't leave their place. It's not like they are gone, where is Krishna, where is Balaram? They are eternally there. But they expand and they come here and do their business. And Balaram creates this whole cosmic manifestation. Krishna is not, Krishna expanded because he doesn't want to do all those things. Right? So, see if there are batteries there. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah. So he expanded and, how can we understand this? That the person, in Goloka Vrindavan expands into Gula Sankarshan, and from there Mahasankarshan, from there Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is the Paramatma of the entire material universe. Like Paramatma is there inside us, right? So we are one body, Kshetrajna. Here is Paramatma. Here is Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. The Kshirodakshaya Vishnu of the Brahmanda is Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. The Kshirodakshaya Vishnu of the entire cosmic manifestation is Mahavishnu, Karanadakshaya Vishnu. Right? And then after becoming Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, from milk ocean he becomes Anantasesha. And on top of him, all the universes are kept. On unlimited hoods, on one of the hoods, you will see like a small mustard seed, all the universes. You can't even imagine something. I don't know how to. The beautiful scene, one of the scenes that I love in Mahavatar Narasimha is when the ego of Hiranyakashipu, it increases at the end and he starts expanding its size and it becomes as tall as Mount Meru, right? And it becomes so big, huge and says, now I am going to destroy this universe. And the way they move the camera or whatever that vision is, suddenly from such a big personality, the camera rolls down and then from bottom he sees up and he's like a mustard seed in a hand of Vishnu. Right? Huge Vishnu is standing like this. Is lying in the universe and in his hand like a small seed this fellow is standing. Still he doesn't surrender to Vishnu. That's called false ego. That's called false ego. One of the best scenes. Right? You all remember the scene?
Yes.
Vishnu is just watching him. Like a mustard seed, after expanding everything, all the powers that Brahma gave, all the siddhis that his guru gave, what is his name? Shukracharya. Everything he applies. And he stays and says, now I am ready to destroy the universe, and he is just a seed. And that Mahavishnu, right, is an expansion of Brahman. How do you understand this? It's very difficult to understand. Right? Impossible actually. That's how we are get humbled. But the point is, in spite of seeing Swayam Bhagavan, and Nrsimhadev keeps him on his lap, and he's about to kill him, still this fellow is thinking, can't kill me. He saw Mahavishnu Darshan. Right? He saw Mahavishnu Darshan, he saw Nrsimhadev literally. You know how many brothers and how many demons were killed by Nrsimhadev? 4 crores. When Nrsimhadev came, in crores, he's not killing them. Okay, you come here. No. It was blood bath. The universe was spread with blood. Right? That kind of ferocious anger he came because nobody could stop Prahlad from being tortured. He was so angry. And he came in like blood bath. In spite of seeing so many people being killed, his own brother killed by Vishnu, still this fellow is lying in the lap of Nrsimhadev and he said, you can't kill me. I have insurance policy from Pagal bolte na. And that little Hiranyakashipu is there in Gachibowli also. In every house. Right? He's there in every house. He's thinking, I have a job, I have a salary, I have insurance. Bhagavan mera kya bigadega? I have plot also, I have land also, I have this also, that also. नर्सिंग is looking. कब सुधरेगा? Very difficult to imagine the greatness of God. Mother, that is the reason Balaram Purnima is so important, because the one who removes that ignorance is Guru. Om Ajnana Timiranandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave. And such a difficult job to be a Guru. And when we take up that role, we are not the Guru, but when we take up that role, then he is very good. Then Jnana is very good. Why we try to preach? Not because we are any Guru or we are just repeating. We are trying to assist. We are trying to assist Krishna in his Leela. Right? You want some people on your side. We want to execute something. So we are going and telling Krishna, Krishna, I am on your side. Please use me. Because when I am on your side, I will get purified. I get purified. And the Guru is the one who puts us in that spot. And there is a little mercy of Balaram in all of us. In every living being. We have to invoke that and play that role for his pleasure. We have to assist him in spreading Krishna consciousness. And that is what makes Balaram very happy. Right? Yeah.
Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
some say Balaram is one of the 10 avatars, and some say Buddha is one of the 10 avatars. So basically, because of this, so we lost about 80 to 90% of our fighting skills, fighting types. 80 to 90% of the fighting skills
We lost. Because of
Buddhist.
Because of Buddha.
Yeah. Because they were totally on meditations, and they were primarily in Afghanistan. That is our border. When Muslims came and tried to invade, they were just trying and meditating. And then those invaders completely killed them while they were sitting and meditating. And because they don't know how to fight in fact. So whom do we consider as a 10 now? Is it Buddha or Balaram?
Well, and first time hearing this kind of question. I'm just
It
thinking.
is true.
No. That's true, but I understand what people are doing in the name of Buddha. That's another thing. Right? Buddha never told that, if somebody slaps you, show another side. Ahimso Parmo Dharma, he didn't say that. Ahimso Parmo Dharma is anywhere. Right? Even when Arjuna was punishing and killing crores of people on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he was also following Ahimso Parmo Dharma. Right? Killing for your satisfaction, killing for your sense gratification is a sin. And that is what Buddha said. Ahimsa Parma. Don't unnecessarily kill any living being for the matter. Okay? But Buddha never left a Buddha Puran. There is no Buddha Samhita, there is no Buddha Puran, there is no Buddha Itihasa, there is no Buddha Upanishad. Right? Because Buddha came as a expansion of the Supreme Lord to manage one side of the situation. Like for example, Varahadev came. He killed Hiranyaksha and he left. Right? But he is being worshipped. But Buddha, he brought a concept to manage a situation where people were using Vedas to do activities which are against the Vedas. People are using, especially Brahmanas, they were using the Vedic knowledge and they were killing animals to get some benefits. And Buddha had to come and how do you explain a Brahman that what you are doing is wrong when he is referring everything in the scriptures. But that side of scriptures doesn't have to be utilized. Buddha came and just said, forget about all the scriptures. Forget about Vedas. He in fact removed the Vedas from the planet. And only he could do that. Only he can do that. When he completely removed all the Vedas and said, Ahimsa Parma Dharma. This is the only dharma here. Don't do any violence. Shanti. Just maintain there and that's all. He never left any knowledge. But immediately after that, he sent Lord Shiva as Shankaracharya. And said, the new established Vedas now. I did my part, you established the Vedas. Right? And initially to attract everybody, he introduced Advaita philosophy. And then immediately came as Ramanuja and brought Vishishta Advaita. That understand that even though you are all coming from me and you are separate. And then he appeared as Madhvacharya and Dvaita. And then he himself came and appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Achintya Veda Veda. This is a big discussion. And Prabhu, this Dashavatara is a heavily marketed concept. It's a good concept. It's written by Jayadev Goswami. 1000 years ago. Jayadev Goswami wrote the Dashavatara Stotram. Jayadev Goswami was the purest devotee, Sampradaya. And he wrote. There are many stotras he wrote. Dashavatara Stotra is where he is glorifying 10 of the avatars. That's all. But are they the only avatars? No, there are many more. But he chose, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, like that, Narasimha, Balarama. Balarama also comes as an avatar. Krishna is not shown as avatar. In Dashavatara, you will never see Krishna. These people who make those idols outside, they don't keep Buddha, they keep Krishna there. They replace Buddha with Krishna. Because we generally don't sit and worship Buddha. But there is nothing wrong in we worshipping Buddha, understanding that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Bhagavatam has reference of Buddha. Yeah. So we are not worshipping somebody who is not there in the scriptures. Right? But Buddhism is created by humans. The ism, the whole philosophy using Buddha is created by a certain number of people. There are many people who created many philosophies here. Right? Many different scriptures are created, like Quran, Bible, and so many Jains have misinterpreted the teachings of Rishabdev. They created whole Jainism, right? And they literally reject, they reject God or they accept God, they think that they are own God, they are God, oh God. Right? So, whole confusion. But all this is also happening for whose pleasure? He knows what he is doing. Yeah. We should feel fortunate. We actually should feel fortunate that we have been chosen. Don't know why. We are chosen. That's called mercy. And we are brought here and told the highest knowledge, chant the holy names, get out of here. Why is meditation the answer? Meditation is good, Prabhu. There's nothing wrong doing meditation. But can you do meditation? You can't do meditation. That is the problem. That is the reason we are chanting the holy names. Right? God himself appeared in Satya Yuga, in Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga. But in Kali Yuga he understood, in Kali Yuga if I appear, these people make fun of me also. So more than me is my name is more powerful. So appeared in the name of his name. In Kali Yuga. Any questions? Comments?
After seeing all these Leelas are unlimited, so we cannot understand 0.0001%. Instead of understanding, better to surrender to Krishna. So so if you touch anything, lot of confusion. So instead of understanding that confusion, better to surrender completely to Krishna and wasting of putting effort on understanding of those leelas. So better to surrender 100% on Krishna and chant. That would be better, I think so.
Yeah, no, that is right, but that should not be a blind belief also. Right? Who created this confusion? He only created confusion. No, he only created. Book వచ్చు కదా 18 Puranas and Upanishads, Itihasas and Vedas, the 4 Vedas, and this and that. एक book दे देते हो जाएगा. He gave that one book also, Bhagavad Gita. Finally he gave. सर्व उपनिषदों का वो दोस्त गोपाल. पार्थो वर्ष सुधे भोक्ता बुद्ध गीता मतलब. He gave that. But then Prabhu, the beauty of that confusion is, we are all sitting here every year hearing the same lila and understanding something more. Again, how many have learned at least one new thing about Balaram today? Agree. Next year also he will learn nothing more. Because Ananta says, there is no end of his glories. And when he speaks Krishna's glories, there is no end of Krishna's glories. And he knows how to engage all of us and increase love in us towards him. He knows. By revealing himself little by little. Yeah. So we should not go in the mode of blind belief. Mood is correct. What you told is correct. Just let me surrender. Ultimately, that should lead there only. But then that surrender is a process, an activity that continues. It's not like a one state. Oh, I surrendered now. Prabhuji, tomorrow is Janmashtami. No, Prabhuji, I have already surrendered. Arey, Prabhuji, come for Abhishek. Prabhuji, I have surrendered, Prabhuji. I don't want to say that. No, you don't want to do that also.
That is misunderstanding.
That is another thing. I don't know what surrender is that, but a lot of devotees, they are also going to that ecstasy. They don't come to satsang. Sometimes I hate to say this, but devotees, they suddenly feel that, they have too much surrendered. And not come to satsang. They think that they are bigger than Ananta Sesha. Ananta Sesha is telling that my unlimited mouths are not enough to sing the glories of the Supreme Lord of Leelas that it does in one fraction of a second. There is too much exaggeration, right? No, it is Ananta Sesha is telling. What Leela's Supreme Lord does in one fraction of a second, if that second has any value, in that fraction of I cannot tell all those Leelas with my unlimited mouths. So many Leelas are happening. And we are sitting here. Gaur Purnima मालूम है, Nityananda मालूम है, Janmashtami मालूम है, Ram Navami है, तो प्रभु सत्संग है. तो it's been good. I have understood everything, Prabhuji. I am hearing online, Prabhuji. Me to day up I am hearing online, Prabhuji. Right? There is a planet called Zoom planet. You know that, right? Everybody who attends satsangs in Zoom will go to Zoom planet. They will not go to Goloka planet. There is a Zoom planet. They will go. Prabhuji, I am doing Bhakti Shastri in Zoom program. Oh, Zoom planet go. I am doing Bhakti Vaibhav in Zoom program. Zoom planet go. After doing all that, if you don't have any attraction to come and be with devotees, what is the use of that knowledge? When we all, 50 frustrated souls in our satsang, we did Bhakti Shastri together. In 2022, right? 22. When Corona came, we all got frustrated, frustrated. In 1 year, we finished Bhakti Shastri. 3 classes in a week, 2 hours. Shloka test. Right? We did all that Bhakti Shastri, everything. It's called Pune. What is the college name? Ananda Gopro. We frustrated him like anything. Ananda Gopro. Right? And many other wonderful programs they all did it. After doing that, we got lot of. We did Bhakti Shastri. Like immediately, we expanded like Hiranyakashipu. उसके बाद immediately Prabhuji माते I finished Bhakti Vaibhav also. I do Prabhupada Bhakti. What is that? Bhakti Vedanta also. This also, that also. Then I wrote a mail to Rajesh Prabhu. We are all planning to apply for Bhakti Vaibhav. I thought Rajesh Prabhu will be like, very nice. Amazing. Hey, you people are amazing. You know what was it like? Door Muslim service there. Move बंद करके first try to apply what you have learned in Bhakti Shastri. We are not here to expand our jnana. Vijnana is also important. Right? First, follow what Upadeshamrita is saying. There are 4 books, we remember, right? Upanishad, Nectar of Devotion, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Bhagavad Gita, and Upadeshamrita. Right? And what is in Upadeshamrita, the first 4 verses, they are all talking about what? Do's and don'ts. Vacho Vega, Manas Vega, Udarapasta, all control this, control that, control, be in association. Right? You read all that. And after that, you don't have to come to the satsang. And now what are they doing? Bhakti Vaibhav. Where will they go? Zoom planet. That's where they'll go. Because they don't want association of devotees. They want to become Gyanis, right? There is a whole Gyanaloka. You saw. How? 24 hours library. You take birth like a worm in a library. Right? That, have you seen old books when you remove? When you remove old book, na, you have some little insects. Who do you think they are? Follow. Gyanis. Right? Meditation. Bhakti Vaibhav. Bhakti Vedanta. How about there is no Bhakti there. Vaibhava is there. Shastra is there. Anything. How? That's what it is. How much of English? Hindi में मर. वही मरना था ना. See, ultimately this knowledge should go towards what, Baba? Devotion, service. If it is not going towards that, then what is it? I am not against you doing Bhakti Vaibhav. Do. But if that should bring you closer to devotees. Prabhuji, थोड़ा उधर बैठो तो ये पूरा यहाँ Bhakti Vaibhav वाले बैठो. उधर भक्ति शास्त्री वाले बैठो. अच्छा नहीं किया भक्ति शास्त्री. पता नहीं क्या कर रहे थे सत्संग. हाँ. You know, when Prabhuji came and gave me this garland, I feel he is a true deserver of Bhakti Vedanta. There is a Prabhuji he left out. Old person, he comes.
And
Every week he comes. Right? In that situation, actually he should not be obeisances. He pays obeisances. He must be 80-year-old. He brings a garland. He brought this fresh garland. I don't know, made at home, definitely. It's not bought. You can see. Made at home. Right? He offered it to the deities. He gave it to me. Bro, that is devotion. That is Bhakti Vedanta. That is Bhakti Vaibhav. That is Bhakti Shastri. After doing all that, this is what it should result to. Where you understand the importance of being with devotees. Right? I paid obeisances to him because I felt this is how proper mercy is coming. Ultimately, all our knowledge should lead to that. Right? And this age is coming. We all know what situation is going through. We don't know. We don't know. But ultimately it's coming. If you are trying to avoid devotees, or going to devotees is a choice. Is a matter of choice. Prabhuji, aaj pata mood le Prabhuji. There are people who stay like that in the house. Right? You can see, Keval Prem, Keval Prem Prabhu, Gordon Prem Mataji. Right? They were nicely serving in Australia, in Sydney. His old as Bhakti, Devan Swami Maharaj. They were serving many devotees. They had an association, they were serving, they were in Australia, they were having a good devotional life. They came back to Hyderabad. Now who knows that they have come back to Hyderabad? Did it come in ISKCON news? No. Did we all get to know that the Buddhas now come? No. Did anybody put pressure on you that you come to satsang here? No. Am I the qualified person to preach them? No. But they understood the importance of association. They themselves came. No, this is an example. What we should learn from each other. Never stay away from devotees. That is the only hope we have. If we are with devotees, our spiritual life is safe. Balaram Purnima, let us thank Balaramji that he has given association of devotees. That is the greatest gift that we have got. And if we are not recognizing that, in the name of knowledge, in the name of this obligation, in the name of that obligation, In the name of service also. If you are going away from devotees, you miss the bus. You miss the bus. If you are not comfortable to be with devotees in material world, how do you think you'll be comfortable to stay with devotees in spiritual world? Spiritual world only has devotees, by the way. Sorry to tell. Spiritual world only has devotees. Is that a good news or a bad news? इప్పుడే ఆలోచించుకోండి అవి उधर जाके कंप्लेन मत करो अरे प्रभु जी नहीं बोले यहाँ पे तो डिवोटी रहते वो क्या थोड़ा सा मसाला The other day, I took my entire office to Mahavatar Nursing Home. We all went, full office. Don't ask me how it happened. He only made it happen. Everybody, HR, admin, technical, architect, sadist, all suffering souls in software industry. We all went to the theater. Everybody was sitting. I'm sharing this. We all were sitting. I was looking at all my office people. That's okay. If my boss wants to keep me in the office, he'll keep. What is that? Nothing there will take care. Don't worry. Yeah. So, we all went to the office. Now I'm sharing something very good in this. Is that I was looking at all the people, one by one, I was looking at them. So before that, I was 2 times Mahavatar Nursing Home. One is we all went. And second time when His Holiness Bhakti Maharaj came, we all went to Maharaj. Both were ecstatic. No stoppage, no kirtan, this, kartal, mudanga. Like more Premananda. It was a different experience. People are jumping, shouting. One person was blowing the conch shell. In one time they were throwing flower petals. He went back to his college days. He got newspaper. Hare Krishna. Everything was happening. Right? Just imagine. That was the experience of Mahavatar Nursing I saw 2 times. Third time? That's all the reaction. What kind of people I'm sitting with? After 20 minutes I realized, I don't want to see this movie with these kind of people.
You sent a message
Right?
also.
The fellow sitting beside me, whenever Bharadar came, immediately I lifted my hands. This fellow was like, should I lift my hand? Should I not lift my hand? Right? I'm a Hindu by accident. I don't know. If I lift my hand, what will that girl think? If I lift my hand, what will my assistant think? If I get tears, I don't know who will see. They'll think I'm sentimental or mental. Whatever. I know. Just imagine, 20 minutes after the movie, the only thought that came to your mind is, Krishna, please keep me in association of devotees. Try that. You want to experience what I experienced? Go to Mahavatar Nursing Home when all the software engineers are general people are going. Go with them. I beg you, Prabhu, you'll come back and tell Prabhu, I don't want to live in that world where devotees are not there. No, when you are with devotees now, it's a different experience. It's a different feeling. You get you become free. The soul becomes free. When soul approaches Krishna, you become free. You become very happy. But what is the mercy of Prabhupada? We were like those people only, hesitating to lift our hands, hesitating to fold our hands, hesitating to express our love towards Krishna. And Prabhupada and his devotees made us like this. They brought some life into our lives. Prabhupada once told, a body Any person without devotion for Krishna is a dead body. The hands that cannot, that doesn't raise when you look at Krishna are not hands. It's like a dead body. Remember when Narayan came, I remember when I was seeing the movie, I just lifted myself and I was in the back. Hare Krishna. I'm just done. Then I'm getting a lot of indications from the battery is getting low. 2 times. Okay. So when I looked at everybody, there was so much personal energy, spiritual energy, bhakti in that room. You all felt that?
Yes.
Yeah? I saw. My wife was sitting beside me. Where is she now? Here. She was there. At one moment, she was crying. Without my knowledge, I was crying. And devotees were all, emotional. When Prahlad is telling those prayers, please give me one darshan, I'm not qualified. Entire hall was crying. And when Narayan appeared in the hands of Prahlad, people were not in this world. Our consciousness was transmitted to the spiritual world. Right? It was that. Prabhu, that experience is not coming because of the movie. That was coming because of devotees. You should not forget that. A world without devotees is not worthy to be lived. And if you are trying to create a world inside the devotees, where devotees are not there, then you are in a wrong place. I was talking to Bhakti Maharaj yesterday came. In some conversation, somebody was saying, no, they don't want to wear dhoti kurta because they feel that the society will not accept it. Then Maharaj was having prasad, I was having prasad. And somebody told me, immediately Maharaj became grave. He said, ask them which society they want to be in. International Society of Krishna Consciousness or that society? Simple. Which society do you want to be in? What society are you trying to cater to? That's what you get. Right? We're all coming here for a reason. We're not acting here. Right? At least here we should not act. Right? Here we should not act. We are trying to become part of International Society for Krishna Consciousness, which Prabhupada has established, and he has created a beautiful, pure society. Our entrance into the society should make us pure. We are not coming here to pure ISKCON. We are not. Our presence in the satsang is not to purify others. Our presence in the satsang is to purify us. Right? And that will only happen by celebrating every festival with enthusiasm. Brothers and Mataji, I'm seeing a trend. Sometimes I see devotees are all sitting, no kirtan is going on. Chit chat is going on. Why? We are all here. Kirtan should start. 3 people come together, one kartal, one mridanga, one sings. Khatam. Right? Sometimes devotees have come, they are like, wait, oh, show is not yet started. What is this? Show chal raha hai? Right? Is this a show? This is Balaram Purnima. We are all there in the hall. 3 people have come. Start the kirtan. We have no other business. Otherwise, what will come? Maya will come. And after that, whatever we do is nonsense. Another thing. Obeisances, Prabhu. This body should touch the floor where devotees have walked. Satsang mein enter hote. First thing first. Obeisances. Prabhupada, our Acharya, at the age of 80, he paid obeisances. And he taught us to pay obeisances. Are we paying? Are we recognizing? But all this will come over a period of time, provided we are sincere. Provided we are, don't think, oh, probably put a fault find kar raha hai. Aisa kuch nahi. My Shiksha Guru sits with me, he find one full thick book of faults. But then he is also tolerating me, but he is expecting me to raise year after year. Yeah? We should celebrate each festival. And who are preaching, especially, everybody is preaching. You should know, I'm going to conduct a course after Janmashtami. It will be a 4-week course on how to become a good preacher. Not that I know how to be a good preacher, but some fundamentals that will make us a good preacher. Right? When we want to address the audience, or even preach one person, or our own behavior, right? Everything. So packaged into 4 sessions. Please attend. It will be Sunday feast. 4 sessions will have. But one of the most important things is etiquettes. Improvised etiquettes. How we do, how we speak, what we wear, everything matters. We're representing Prabhupada. Right? And one of the most important things that I was coming to is you should know the glories of all those personalities on the altar. If somebody stops you and say, can you speak about Gopala Goswami? No, that's not the way. You are worshipping. You don't even know who is Gopala Goswami. Right? You should know Raghunath Goswami. You should know who is Jagannath Babaji. You should know who is, and just not know. Recently we discussed about Rasikananda Prabhu. Right? Did you all learn something that day? Right? How he served his Guru, Shyamananda Prabhu. How Shyamananda Prabhu served his Guru, Hriday Chaitanya Prabhu. How Hriday Chaitanya Prabhu served Glories Pandit. How Glories Pandit served Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? We should repeat these Leelas. We should learn this. Just by saying Jai Shri Ram, that is not enough. Or Jai Shri Krishna, you should learn about devotees. Celebrate every festival. Read about the devotee on that appearance day, Balaram Purnima. We have to attend this lecture. I have to attend it. You know how many lectures I heard? 4 lectures I heard. Why? Because that's the mercy of Prabhupada. That every festival I have to prepare. And preparation helps who? Us. In our satsangs, yes, we tell signs of circulation, we give little Bhagavad Gita. But devotion will come when you tell about devotees. When you tell Leelas of Supreme Lord, that is very important. That comes only by hearing again and again. I heard from Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj. Very recently he gave a class in Chopati, ISKCON Chopati. Right? I heard from Gaurang Darshan Prabhu. Right? Recently also gave last year's lecture I heard. By doing all this, what comes? Some understanding comes. And when you explain it to others, prepare notes like this. You can prepare notes, your own notes. Don't ask for my notes because only I can't understand my notes sometimes. Prepare your own notes. But it's a lifelong exercise, Prabhu. Every festival, you will become Krishna conscious just by celebrating all the festivals in Vaishnava calendar. You don't have to do anything extra. Every personality who comes in Vaishnava calendar, if you understand the greatness of that personality, how much time it takes? Half an hour a day, 15 minutes. You can hear about that personality. You keep hearing again and again and again and again. And keep repeating again and again and again. You don't have to sit on a gas and speak. We can talk about Rupa Goswami when 2 devotees meet. Hare Prabhu, today is appearance day. Can you share what you know? I also share some. Khatam ho gaya. You are repeating the Leela. You are perfect. No. Just by celebrating festivals, we will become Krishna conscious. Just by repeating the Leelas, we will become Krishna conscious. Chanting, of course, but this is also part of our sadhana. Please pray for me that I continue to hear. But Shravanam is very important for this. When you stop your hearing, and don't miss in-person classes. Don't get into this online mode. No. Online was a disaster recovery plan. When Corona came, from the disaster to recover devotees, online was used. Right? That Corona is gone. Now you don't become a coronavirus. Sitting in the house and not going out and not meeting devotees. Oh, I don't need to. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Can you imagine if all of us try to become like that? I will not come to this center. You also don't come here. You want to imagine that life? when we are all online. Okay, Prabhu, next week, pura online. Next week, say, Hari Bol. Today is the last day in Bhakti Center. Acha rahega? It's easy, right? It's easy being online. I can only wear kurta till here. After that, I don't know what I'm wearing. जितना दिखा उतना ही right? So, let us thank Balaram. Let us intensely pray to Sri Balaram, who is the Adi Guru, who is serving Krishna eternally, and who is engaged all of us in Lord Krishna's service by sending Srila Prabhupada and all the great Acharyas in all the Vaishnava Sampradayas. He is the cause of all devotion. He is the source of all devotion. He is the guide directing us toward devotion. We pray that we get some love towards Krishna by chanting his holy names daily, sincerely, by not forgetting to take association of all the devotees whom Krishna has sent in our lives, and by always remaining grateful to Srila Prabhupada and all his books and all his purports in which he has taught us pure devotion. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. डॉक्टर शिरोमणि प्रहलाद महाराज की जय हो विष्णुपाद परम सुब्रताचार्य अष्टोत्तर डिवाइन ग्रेस एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय हो विष्णुपाद परम सुब्रताचार्य अष्टोत्तर डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय प्रेम से बोलो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय ओम श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम की जय पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुर धाम की जय पुण्य क्षेत्र वृंदावन धाम की जय गंगे मैया की जय यमुने मैया की जय भक्ति देवी की जय कलियुग पावन तुलसी महारानी की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय ट्रांसलेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय ट्रांसलेंटल प्रसादन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga वाचा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की Hare Krishna. Quick announcements, please. Just one more minute. We have Janmashtami next week. Hari Bol.